checks that are very important for exams. And so give you an opportunity to just come back without thinking or going out of the course as well. So the resources are there from the RSCG. I remember they did workshops for us to try and prepare us for the exam. They also, what else did they do? Obviously, the other important resource from the RSCGP obviously is using your supervisor. During my training, we had, like meetings, supervisors and teaching as well, and just be intentional during those teaching. Don't ask about how to, especially when you're preparing for exams. It's okay as a GPT one to ask about how the system works and stuff like that. But I feel like once you're a GPT, you kind of understand that side of things. It's about time now you gear in yourself towards the exam, because at that point in time, you try and provide a teaching on your subject, like let's say hepatitis B, and then that way, the more I find
this is very good.
We
need to do with
teach people or I talk about something, the more I grasp that information. Yes, so use those teaching sessions to see how much knowledge you've retained. Use those sessions to teach so that you remember more when it's time for the exams and stuff like that. And just
because I need to be able to call a client. So. What are you doing on the table, mister?
Let me see Margaret Duckman for African shop.
No, love. Do you want...
You would,
Then stop what you're doing.
African shop.
Can you please put for me here so that I can see myself?
Look, it's fishy.
Yeah, it's Can you put it here, please?
No,
Jaden?
I want to help you something.
Yes, I know. You're going to help me make the eggs, okay? Are you going to make for me some eggs?
Yes.
Yes, you're going to help me make some eggs. And then...
Hi everyone, my name is...
And then we're going to mix... what should we make?
Mandazi.
And? You want me to make some fish as well?
Huh?
You want me to make some fish as
well? No.
No, you don't want fish?
Let's have some fish.
Okay. Let's...
I mean the eggs.
Wait, I'll show you what to make. So, hello everyone. Welcome to my kitchen today. I am going to be making some... Hello, mister.
Hi.
I'm going to put on my microphone so that you guys can hear me.
I'm trying to check.
Can I have two?
Two what? So, a lot of you have been asking me how do you manage to survive in Australia without help? So the thing about Australia is there's no significant help that you get doing things around the house except for by yourself, maybe, or your family members and stuff like that. So sometimes I'm very envious of my colleagues back at home when they say, oh, my house helped this, my house helped this, my house manager this and that. And of course I remember, because we used to have one at home who was really amazing, Fannis. And she used to, like, I would come from work and then I would just, you're tired, you come from work, you just chill. And then she'll fix dinner and then we'll be good to go. And we'll chat and laugh. But here, you sometimes you have to leave work, get home, and you get back into it. I'm going to show you. It's not a typical Saturday. I'm just going to show you what we normally would do on a Saturday, and mainly that includes cleaning up, doing a bit of a major weekly clean, and then cooking really. And sometimes you're working and stuff like that, so you do the cleaning in the morning, and then you prepare maybe a meal.
Yep.
And then it's time to go to work or something like that. Or if you're staying home, then obviously you stay home and stuff like that. So this is our life, unfortunately, and that's one thing that I really miss about living back at home. The fact that there is so much help, and the fact that you have family and friends willing to help you and do things for you. So those of you who have extra help, you are very lucky and really blessed. So join me today. I'll probably just do a quick clean, and then me and Jaden will be making mandazi, and then I know someone ever asked me how do you make your fish. So we'll do a quick late lunch for the family, and then that will be it. So thank you for joining me. If you're my subscriber, thank you so much. If you're my upcoming subscriber, thanks too much as well, or for a lot. And if you're in between, why are you in between, by the way? Why are you in between? Anyway, think about, join me. Let's grow the channel together. And just to remind you, if you're coming across my page for the very first time, my name is Anna, Migrant Doctor Mom, and I started this channel just to explore life living overseas, normal life. I'm just a normal person living life out here, trying to make a living and try to sort of be, just a routine, routine mom. But generally, we talk about issues to do with migration. We talk about challenges of migrants. We talk about how we try to live within the limits, and obviously how we manage, and probably you can pick one or two things. And part of it, obviously, being a doctor, sometimes I talk about health topics here and there. So if you would like me to cover something while I'm here, just let me know, and I'll dive into it. Tell me where you're watching me from, and I'll be trying out that. You remember I told you about my new...
What's this?
My new microphone. It's not blinking. Is it off?
No.
No.
Turn it on. Okay,
Yes.
let me turn it on. You remember I told you about that gift I got? This is the little microphone there. So yeah, that's the one that I'm going to be trying today. You tell me if the sound is good. Gosh, tell me where you're watching me from. Okay, it feels funny on my dress, but anyway, I wear my apron.
Right. Could I
I need to clear the back there.
You want mine?
Go Chelsea. Go take one from Chelsea. This is mine.
Oh,
Take
you?
one from Chelsea.
Okay.
Because I'm the one doing most of
Why,
it.
what is this called?
It's an apron.
Okay.
You're gonna help me, okay?
Okay.
Let me just quickly do this. So I'm going to start off by cleaning my backdrop quickly. Is it backdrop? No, it's called splashback. I'm going to clean my backsplash quickly. You know, this is my kitchen, by the way. This is my kitchen back here. So one of the things that I really wanted to have in my kitchen was an easy to clean splashback. So my splashback is actually glass. That's why you see my reflection in there. So sometimes before I knew how to clean it was a bit of an issue. As you can see, it has, when you cook, it gets a bit dusty from the marks, from what do you call it, oil marks. So I'm gonna just show you how easy it is to, very easy, how easy it is to clean that splash pan. I don't know how, I know it can be a bit challenging doing a tile one, but I like this glass one because it's extremely easy. You can use chemicals and all, but for me, it's just this thing, soap, and my squeegee. So I'll just quickly clean it.
I can find this one.
You can find the apron. Can you ask Chelsea to help you find the apron, the grey one?
Apron?
Yes, please. So it's going to be nice and quick, and then we can start cooking. So we make a new fresh dart. So then I have my microfiber here. Can you move for me, please? Can you move, darling? I can't pass you there. Now I have to start again because I can't really continue without having this soap there.
I can find my.
I said go and ask Chelsea.
No.
Jaden. Chelsea, can you please help Jaden?
Why are you helping me? Why do you want to help? What are you helping?
I'm just quickly cleaning here so we can cook mandazi. You want to help me cook mandazi? Or not?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
The volume is good. Can you guys hear me? Am I loud enough? Did I tell you I'm using? By the way, this microphone is not sponsored. It's just I bought it. So I'm only trialing it out, and you guys are the ones that are gonna tell me whether it's good, whether the volume was good enough. So, done. So that's done.
Do you want the eggs?
Yeah, just a minute, but let me finish it.
I can find yours. I'm bored. You can find yours.
What? Why are you bored, Jaden? Did you?
Why are you?
What? Japan?
Why are you?
Japan.
Sorry.
I don't know why this is having because you guys are watching. That's why it's a bit funny. I think it's because it has that thing on top. Okay, all done. Jaden, can you wash your hands so you can have me? And just like that, my splashback is done. Okay. All right, Jaden, can I wash my hands?
Yep. Can I wash my hands?
How's your Saturday going, guys? Mine's okay. It's always nice to hang out with this little man. Yes? It's nice to hang out together, yeah? Okay, so
Say my name.
Do you want to say your name?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi. My name is Jaden.
Don't say all your names.
Sorry.
Just Jaden's fine. Your name's Jaden.
My name is Jaden.
Don't say your age. And Jaden's 7 years old. Oh, Jaden. Alrighty, cool.
Yeah.
So we'll swing into it. Don't scream, Jaden. Don't scream. Don't scream, Baba. Come and help me break these eggs quickly.
Okay, Mom.
Okay. Careful. Don't break them. Don't drop them on the ground. So I'm making a very simple recipe. It has just the cinnamon mandazi. And then I have butter here, which I'm going to melt. And then I have self-raising flour. And then I have milk. And then I have white sugar. So I have never used warm oil to make my mandazi, but somebody told me if you use warm oil, it's even better. So today I'm going. Oh, thank you. Careful. Don't pour on the floor. Okay. All right. Put it in the bin. Thank you. All right. You can wipe your hands on the hand towel. It's not ready. So we're gonna warm the milk. Careful, Jaden, please. Can you put this in the bin for me?
Yep.
So we're making lots of mandazi. We're making this pack so we can freeze some. If you want to pass by for some mandazi, feel free to pass by. Those of you who like my mandazis, you know yourselves. Shout out to my friend Irene. She loves my mandazi. Hi, Irene. So I'm making mandazi so that next time you want mandazi, you watch this video and you remember how I make mandazi. So my dry ingredients will be the flour, self-raising, and then it will be the sugar, and then the cinnamon. This is the butter, it's melted. Jabali, you wanna help me?
Yep.
Put sugar here. Let's take sugar here. Let's take come hold here. We're gonna put sugar. Sugar you put according to your preference. Me, I normally use my eyes, so don't ask how much sugar to put. I just normally do that. Okay, pour here, round. I think I'll put some more. This is 1 cup. Let's try and use almost 1 3/4, almost 2 cups of sugar. Let me show guys. You know when guys, when I came to Australia, let me tell you a story. I saw this white sugar and I wondered whether it was sugar or whether it was salt. So it took me a bit of a while before I got used to this pure white sugar. And and always I have to look to just make sure, is it sugar or is it, So sugar goes in there. Here, put. Yeah, pour the sugar. Don't pour outside. And then I'm gonna put some cinnamon. Very easy recipe. Anyone should be able to make this recipe. It's very, very simple. And if you have questions, you ask me. So we can put according to your taste, but generally I put 1 tablespoon, 1 really good tablespoon. And at this point, if you like lemon or whatever it is that you like, you can always add. But for me, simple is best. So put. Okay, good. Thank you, Baba. Put that in the sink. I didn't say in the bin. I said in the sink, Baba. I didn't say in the bin. Thank you for making the eggs. Do you want to bring a spoon so we can
Next.
we can beat up the egg? Bring a spoon. Bring a spoon. Not a very big one, just a normal spoon. It's on the rack there. So guys, where are you watching me from? Thank you for being here. I don't take it for granted.
No.
You know I'm a storyteller, so if you want me to say some stories, let me know. I'll tell you. Ask me questions. Beat the egg like this. Beat the yellow thing, the yolk.
This one?
Yeah, not with your finger, with the spoon like this. Like that. Beat it. So it's nice and yellow. Jabali. Yeah, beat it like that. So I'm just mixing my dry ingredients for now. Oh, I forgot to put the milk. Oh, bummer. It doesn't fit. Let's see if there are any comments. All right. Can you hear me well, guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear me well?
Yes.
I can't see the messages on here. Jaden, you're gonna make a mess. Ujajibu, sujibu. Can you hear me well? Okay. Angekana ujibu chigira mama nyochobo chabaro. Okay, Jaden. So that's done. Dry ingredients are done. We need to put the wet
What's
ones.
that?
We'll make a well in the middle. Do you want to pour that here? And I'll just see if the butter is all good to go. Careful, careful. Pour it there. Pour it in the middle.
Here?
Yeah. Put it. Everything. Pour everything here in the middle. Okay, put that in the sink. Thank you.
Welcome.
Wait. Get everything. Have I forgotten anything? Cinnamon. I don't think so. Put it there. Jaden. Jaden, you love cooking, yeah?
Yes.
Jaden loves cooking. So we'll mix this before we add the milk, okay? Okay, Jabali?
Okay. Ow. Ow.
What happened? Jaden. Which song do you like singing? Jabali. Which song do you enjoy singing? So I'm just kneading in just to make sure that butter and the eggs have really mixed well. Jaden now is singing so much Swahili songs. Jaden, do you want to go do your reading eggs now? Now that we've finished the mixing? Or
This one?
Or what do you want to do? Not that one. There's another reading eggs iPad that was charging. It was charging in my room. This thing is a bit small, so this is the important bit. Just make sure that your butter is well in before you add the milk. This is where normally it takes a bit of time, but after now it should be okay. And hopefully by then my fish will have defrosted. Then we can make as we wait for.
Normally, I tend to wait for this to sort of settle down a little bit before I can cook. Okay. So yeah. So that's it. So this is very important. If you're hoping to come to an overseas country where you don't have a lot of, domestic help, you have no choice but to learn how to do the basic things. If you have daughters, you have to learn how to do the hair. If you have boys, you have to learn how to cut the hair, although boys' hair can be a bit cheaper, like $20, $30, so you can get away with. But to do your daughter's hair, if you don't know how to do the hair, it can be very expensive, up to like $100. So if you're a Kenyan like me, ukiona hiyo $100 unaona tu ni 8,000 ya Kenya, unajiambia hey, hiyo itanifanyia 1 2 3. So how many of you normally still feel like me, like always thinking like like a Kenyan, always thinking, oh, eating up in Kenya, Anyway, that thing has never left me, but I'm better, a bit better than what I was before. So tell me where you're watching me from. Just comment on there where you're watching me from. And if you're my viewer and you're not here, just share so that people know we're here. They can join us. I'm almost there. This is the critical stage. If you don't get this right, mandazi zako zitakuwa kuwa na mavitu like you'll have like zimbunda. Zimbunda is like lumps. So very important to get this right. Oh. Hey, shout out to Rhoda. You love my kitchen. Thank you. You should be here. Come and have some mandazi. Karibu sana. Oh, hi, Dr. Anna Gimbi Manto. Oh, nice. Hi, nice to see you here. Hi, Gimbi. Where are you watching me from? You love mandazi? I'm trying to make some so that when I'm old and gray, my children will remember me for the same. Mama used to make mandazi, used to do this for us. So, yeah. Mkurugenzi, kobe hano. Karibu mwanetu. Boroko. Irusambwa ndi. Bacherize yo babola kudeka mandas. Kanya kudeka na kachai. Kimbe. Oh dear. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Yeah. So we are still mixing. Did I tell you guys I used to make mandazi for business? I used to sell mandazi after high school. I started up not a side hustle, it was the main hustle then. We used to make Lynn. Hi Lina. You're waiting for mandazi? Yes, of course. Oh, mkurugenzi ya Nairobi. Sawa, salimia Nairobi. Mazuri ya Nairobi. Okay. Salimia wenye wananijua huko Nairobi. Waambie tuko hapa. Tunapika mandazi. Okay. So I was telling you guys, I used to make mandazi for business, like me and my. Oh, Ngimbi. DSC, 2 months away from my MC1. Oh, I wish you the very best. You're going to ace it, okay? All the best, Ngimbi. Let me know if I can be of any help. I'm easily available on my socials. Let me know if I can help in any way. But yes, I'm glad. Before long, you'll be on this end. So yes. So this is it, guys. This is Australia life. You have to work, then you have to run your errands at home as well. Yeah. What's my Insta handle? Is it? I think it's Migrant Doctor Mom. That's my Instagram. My Facebook, I think it's still Migrant Doctor Mom. And then my email is migrantdoctormom@gmail.com. Most times I hopefully will quickly respond. But if you see I haven't responded, just know that I will still respond. Ni mbio ya Australia. This life in Australia sometimes can be very rushed. So you're doing the next bit is just to put in the milk and then we'll be done. Rhoda, I will freeze some mandazi for you, for sure. Ama when you come, I'll make fresh mandazi for you. Oh yes, I'll be looking. I'll look out for your messages, Gimbi. Yes, mandazi are coming. Mandazi are coming. Mandazi are coming. Na usiende mkurugezi, si mandazi tu. Kafish kenyagana kichwa kanakuja. Oh my God. Like I said, this is the first time I'm using warm milk. Normally I just use cold milk. But should be okay. Those are 3 cups. I'm not someone who counts a lot, but for your sake, I'm trying to count the ingredients. But yeah. So if you're joining me for the first time, my name is Anna. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me in my kitchen. Yeah. They say the home of the family is the kitchen. The heart of the family, isn't it? Is in the kitchen. So watch out to. Let's try our best and make good food for the kids and the husband and visitors. Okay. Okay. So just knead in gently. And hopefully I should be done really soon. By the way, credit to my spiritual mom who taught me how to make mandazi. Nasema mandazi. Oh, mandazi. Si mandazi. Mwalimu wa Kiswahili sanifu. My very wonderful Swahili teacher. You know your Swahili, I can't even pretend that I can meet you halfway. Amesalimika. Ukisikia Kiswahili ikienda off, uniambie saa. Najua Rusungu ni ngumu, Kiswahili ni ngumu. Sasa hata unashindwa ufanye nini? Jua ongea Kimara. Anyway. We're almost there, guys. I think I'll need some more milk. There's a bit of flour down here. Mi vitu za kupima sinanga, so I'll just pour. I think it will come to about 3.5 cups of milk. But I used about 1 liter in total anyway. So don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to share with your friends, family. Let them know about Anna and what we stand for. And let's interact. Let's grow one another up. Okay, well, thank you. Kisikia Kiswahili imeenda bado uniambie sawa, for the sake of my viewers, but I don't teach them bad Swahili when the teacher is listening, when the professor is listening. Okay, we are almost there. Florian. Hi, Flo. Where are you? What are you up to, man? Niambie. Unataka mandazi? Amesema usikue Mluya, amesema unataka mandazi. Anyway, I'm almost there, guys. Just need to mix it nicely and then let it rest a little bit. Yo, okoraki mwanetu. Jeriza kubasenge. Anyway, I'm almost there. Please sit tight. I want to teach you how to make fish. A very interesting fish, so don't go. We have to have mandazi. Tutakunywa chai ya saa 10. Na lazima tena tukule chakula kabla tuende shift. Otherwise, njaa itatumalizia huko. Ni mbio ya Australia unajua ishangi. So, we are making this. When we finish, we make fish. Cook with some kaugali. By the way, there are people normally who ask me, is there ugali in Australia? Yes, there's ugali. There's actually everything in Australia. Fish na mandazi. Si fish na mandazi. We nawe, uski. It's mandazi with tea. Then ingine we can freeze. By the way, if you guys didn't know, when you freeze mandazi and you remove it, when you freeze mandazi and then you remove it, then you put it in the microwave, it inatoka ikiwa fresh. It's like you just cooked it. This trick I was taught by another friend of mine. So I made for her mandazi and then she puts in the freezer. Then when she removes it, yeah, you better tell Auntie Irene to watch. So when she wants to make mandazi, she will remember. So, okay, so I'm actually done. So I just need to make it easier for me to roll later. Kizungu yawa. Kizungu. Nilikuwa nimepanguza hapa juu lakini wacha nipanguze tena. Okay. Mandazi ni mingi. Unaona venye ni kifurushi? Weka ndani ya karatasi ya plastiki uone vile ina slap. I agree. Na slapingi kabisa. Okay. You don't have to do this stage. I'm only doing it because it will be easier for me to roll when the time for rolling comes. Lakini si a must. Just trying to make work easier for myself. So my friend T Manik, mandazi hailiwi na samaki. Samaki inaliwa na ugali moto. So unaweza pika kasamaki fry ama unapika kama kasamaki stew, lakini haswa the people in my household wanapenda stew. So nitakuonyesha tu vile kanaendanga na slap kabisa. So many people normally use a damp cloth to cover this, but me, I just use clean. That's done. So what are you guys up to this Saturday? Tell me, comment, tell me. Cameraman atutengenezee vitumbua. Vitumbua, tusiwezi ugali. Nitamwambia. Vitumbua umesikia? The director, umesikia vitumbua? Tengenezee watu vitumbua wanangoja. Rhoda, where did you go? 20 selfie. Rhoda, where did you go? You now want to make your favorite, so you can't go. Oh, Kim's Heaven. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Kim's Heaven, she is a powerhouse. She's a woman of God. She's a mother. She's a friend. Just search Kim's Heaven. She talks about, the word of God. She talks about hair, African hair, natural hair. So if you haven't subscribed to her, please subscribe. Especially, I said, when you come to Australia, you have to know how to do hair. So for you, my viewers who are hoping to come to Australia, Mr. Director ako hapa. Mkunzi, Mr. Director ako hapa. Ako mzima, anashukuru Mungu. Okay. So that bit is done. I tend to clear as I go along. So if you hear a bit of the water running, is elewa. The one thing that I don't like is a filled up sink. So, okay. My towel. We can put our two mandazis away. I don't know that thing for scraping the cooktop where it is. Can't find it. Can't find it. Normally there's something I used to scrape. When you scrape away with that thing, your flour, it's very easy. Anything that can make work easier is called increasing productivity and efficiency. Anything that can make work easier for you, please, use it. Okay, so the first stage is done, which was to make the flour for mandazi, let it settle, and then we will make fish. Hopefully with some ugali later. Put this in the microwave here. Put this back. All right, all done, guys. Okay. first step is done. So someone asked me where we get fish from, whether we ever have fish, real fish in Australia. So today I'm a bit disappointed because I went to the shop and guess what, guys? I found fish, but it doesn't have a head. Can you see? Na venye kichwa ya fish ndio fish. So I'm a bit disappointed, but such is life. It's a little bit still frozen, but the only good thing is they've removed the scales already. It's kind of good to go. I don't have a lot of work to do. I'm just going to repeat it, make sure it's nice and clean. And I've found when you put a bit of water in there, it also just helps it to defrost more. Because obviously I got it from the frozen section in the shop. You see, it still has a few scales, but most of them have been removed. This knife is too big. I need a smaller knife. A good small knife. I don't know where I've put it. If you're like me, you do have those knives that, you just have a preference when you're in the kitchen. There's that knife that you can't do without. There's that knife you can do without. So, and these people, I cook with a specific sufuria. This is well done. So I was telling you about Kem's Heaven. I hope you've subscribed. And then my brother, Kiswahili Kitukuke, can you please put your link there? Walim, put your link for your Facebook there so that my people can support you. Talks about Kiswahili Mufti on there. So very good for our kids. I think I'll start putting the oil for the fish so that I do quickly. Just gonna get this other sufuria. Okay, okay. Oh, where's the oil? Oil. Charles, can you ask her for me where the oil is? Don't know where she's put it. So. Janet Geshemba, Kikara. Ask Chelsea for the milk, for the oil, please. This fish thinks it's still in the water. It's running away from my hands. Ah, my person is here. I'm making your favorite. Janet. This one is my partner in. Anyway. Okay. Give me a sec, guys. Hold the thought there. Chelsea. Still in the car? Because I wanted the oil to start cooking as I finish off this, otherwise it will be a long pause. Tell me, guys, what do you want to know about hii maisha yetu ya Australia? The day goes by quick, you know. You start the day very quick. Before you realize, imagine now it's already 1 o'clock. Just like that. Na ndo tumeamka tu. I cut it into smaller pieces ndo ive haraka haraka. And also cause sina sufuria kubwa. It's not omena. Oh my God. Guys, that's a story for another day. Hey, by the amount of mena we have eaten. Hey, hey. When you see me, you just know God has been good to me. When you see me praising God, you just need to understand my level of praise. Someone ever said, you'll never understand the level of someone's praise unless you know where they've come from, you know? So, me, and I introduced actually my friend Janet to omena. She didn't know what omena was. So the story is so when I was in med school, guys, I think my next video may be about this. So I don't want to preempt too much. But when I was in med school, let me just put the oil first. So put enough so that the fish can sort of submerge. I'll leave some because I had some more from last time. Okay, that's done. So, so now I was in med school and we were studying life with Mkurugi, with my director here. Life was life, you know, life was life. So we had to survive. So we used to, oh my God. God has been good. Let me just say that. We used to buy so much omena. We used to buy like a gorogoro of omena. And then we would make sure, because we would have unga, because we used to have easy access to unga, but of course not to a lot of other amenities. So we would make omena almost every day. The amount of omena, I'm actually surprised that I still like omena to date, because obviously the amount of omena I ate in my life during that time, I even introduced my friend, Janet. I even introduced my friend to omena, someone who had never had omena in her whole life. I introduced her to omena, and she also just had to have omena. She on the other side introduced us to, what was that dish called? Her special dish. She would make rice and mix it with potatoes. And that was a delicacy. I tell you guys, I tell you, it was a delicacy because then would break it up, would have omena, and then she would do her special dish of viazi, nyanya, kitunguu mixed with rice. Mixture, imagine mixture. It was good. I don't even know. It was really good. That was our speciality. Sasa hii story ya fish nimejua baadaye. I was taught way later how to make fish. But those days it was omena. And because sometimes to get tomatoes was hard, we used to just do omena and what do you call it? Kitungu. And that would be a meal. So that's part of, where I've come from. So when you see me saying that God has been good to me, you kind of understand where I'm coming from. God has indeed been good to us. I tend to dry it like this so that I put salt. And I put salt when I'm just about to put it so it doesn't soak the fish. It doesn't make it like remove water. It's called dehydrate. I don't know. Kizungu shida. So yeah. So that's part of where we have come from. And I am a strong believer of God being a provider. At whatever stage that you're in, He'll provide friends, He will provide people that will help you, He'll provide food. At whatever stage of your life you're at, if you're preparing for exams, if your finances are a bit hard, somehow God has a way of just coming through. That at least is my personal experience. Yeah. So those of you who know, when I started this journey of coming to Australia, it was at a time when I had been given an opportunity to Janet still doesn't like another trauma. You need psychological counseling. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying when the time came to come to Australia, I was at an interesting time of our lives because I was just about to start my master's training in obstetrics and gynae. And that's when I made the decision to move. And at that point in time, because obviously you are nervous about the move, you're not sure about the move. Because imagine telling people that you want to go to Australia, not to give you an opportunity for school. What if Australia doesn't work? Because there's always that bit of you, there's always that part of you that's not sure what's going to come out of whatever it is that you're trying to do. So when doubt sets in, you are usually sort of reminded. I'm just going to taste this. Sorry guys, I'm just going to put a bit of the fan on so to take away the scent, the harufu ya fish from jikoni anyway. I'll reduce it in a short while. So I'm just adding salt now. Don't be scared to put a lot, especially if you want to do stew, because somehow itapotelea kwa hiyo nini, kwa hiyo stew. So it's never a lot really, unless obviously you pour the whole container in, which I'm not intending to do. So I'll come back to that story. Let me put the fish first. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Excuse my multitasking because I'll be going to work at some point, so I'll just be quick. Anyway, so the time came, and you know, when you're trying to start a different life altogether, that's when self-doubt tends to come in, because you start asking yourself, am I doing the right thing? Am I wasting my money? Because it's expensive. Those of you who are doctors and have tried this journey, it's not cheap, you know. It's not a cheap exam. It's not cheap traveling for exams. It's not, you know. So self-doubt can easily set in to try and discourage you from what you want to do. And when self-doubt sets in for me, it's always an indication that I need to do a bit more. So obviously, at that point in time, you know, you're like, should I not? And stuff like that. Because obviously, yeah. And fact that it was hard because I had to tell my bosses that I'm not going to school. And in fact, there's someone I remember today who came to me and told me, nyinyi ni wale mnapewa opportunity ya kwenda shule na hamwendi. So munaribia, you know. So I wondered how that would sort of affect things. Yet I had explained to my bosses what was going on. Yeah, so these onions you see here, guys, are for the stew. So I'm making now garlic. Hai bwana, najaribu kutumia vyombo kidogo, but ina pile up too. I'm trying to be a good vyombo user, but I am just going on. Anyway, so story was obviously then I came and initially I came alone, sat exam. The process is a bit long, but eventually when you complete it, it's worth it. It is worth it. The only thing, of course, that we miss here is sio bambula Janet, ni tilapia. Yani bado you have the phobia ya obambula. This girl says my obambula used to be bad smelling, yet she used to eat it. Did you used to eat it though? No. Is it? Can't remember. Did you used to eat it? Can you comment? Anyway. So the fish is cooking. I'm starting on the side to do the stew because time will not be on my side. So this is a story of our lives, guys. This is Australia life. Mpaka tupikie watu chakula, mpaka tuende job bado. This garlic looks funny. Is it okay? Mukunzi Kevin, I'm waiting for you to put your your YouTube handle. Don't forget. Don't forget to put your YouTube handle. I need tomatoes. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Anna. So let's try and make food together. I'm just grating the garlic now. Janet said no. She never ate obambula. There's another one. Leave alone obambula. There's another one where they sell just the skin. I don't know whether it's of fish. Me, sometimes I normally think it's of. Where's Auntie Maria? I normally think it's usually for snakes, but I was told it's for fish. So I don't know. That one, even me, I struggle with that one. The smell is a bit. It's too much. The smell for that one is too much. I'm gonna use a big sufuria. Let me save. Okay. I need. So for the stew, I'll use tomatoes, and then I'll use capsicum, and then I'll use some dhania. I'm trying to do it side by side so that I don't spend too much time in the kitchen. Who spends too much time in the kitchen? It's okay. It's okay. Hmm? Also, yes, I was telling you about my self-doubt. Let me just turn the food and then I tell you. Keep it here. Just a minute. Let's turn this. What do I need? Just put the next set and then I tell you. I told you the amount of yombos I make in this house. So you see, for those of you that like it that fry, you can actually just have it this way and then with kachumbari on the side with some ugali. But my people like stew, so I'm gonna make stew. So just put this in and then we continue. Okay. So I was telling you guys, so when I was coming to Australia, it was, because I think my self doubt was coming from the fact that it was going to be a new country, but also because I was moving with the whole family. I think it's easy. I don't know whether it's easier or not because I've sort of been with my family for almost like a long time. But I think for me, it was just the fear of the unknown, not knowing, I can't say not knowing where you're going. I had been here before, but I'd been here as a tourist coming to sit for my exams. I'd stayed with my friend and all that. And the fear was not about income because I knew I would get some money, although I didn't know how much. People asked me, did you know? And people normally ask me about how much they're going to get when they come to Australia. Imagine me, I didn't know. When I was coming to Australia, I completely did not know how much I was going to be earning. I knew I would get a certain amount per year, but I couldn't translate that into how much that I will be, by the way, how much I will be getting, let's say a fortnight or a month. So, and then I wasn't sure whether that would be enough, but my friend who I was staying with, shout out Sylvia, my friend was really good because she told me if I am getting this amount, and I am able to survive with that amount that they've given you, which is higher than what I'm getting, you'll be fine. So I came with that, a surety from my friend that I was going to be fine. My kids would go to school. And at that point in time, I knew my kids would be, I was on a work visa then. So I knew my kids would go to school and their fees would not be like international. So that was a bit reassuring for me. Because, by the way, guys, you need to put that into consideration when you're coming to Australia, whether your kids will be international students or whether they will be paying as people on work visas or whether they will be paying as local, because that's very important because it can be very extremely costly. Imagine if you have 3 kids in primary school and each are paying like 12,000 or something per term, per year, or semester, it can be ridiculously expensive. So it's important to put that into consideration. So, so the good thing is I knew I was coming to start earning, and I knew, I had a job already. And then my friend was going to accommodate us and try help us find a house. At that point in time, I thought it would be 1 week. You know, the way unatokanga Kenya, you come from Kenya with that mentality that you're just going to get a house within the first week. Ooh, Australia. I should tell you, I should put out a video about house hunting in Australia. It's not a walk in the park. Hmm? House hunting in Australia can be very, very, very difficult. I remember when I was joining med school, and that's a story for another day anyway. When I was joining med school, we had tried to find a house, me and Mr. Director here, we tried to find a house for accommodation. But then when we got there, we were not happy with the house because imagine it was a mud house, like mud, made of mud. So, and we had our little one. So we were like, we wouldn't be able to stay here. But guess what? We got a house the same day. So you know that mentality of Kenyan housing thing that you can get a house as long as you have money. Ooh, hakuna kitu kama hiyo. You have to come. You have to come and you have to apply for a house, and you have to wait for people to decide whether you are faithful enough to get their house. People have to do references for you. Ha. People have, your workplace has to reference you and say, oh, anafanya kazi huku and stuff like that. So it's not a walk in the park. Anyway, but I'll be honest with you, my biggest anxiety was also work because I wasn't sure how different it would be from what I was used to. Of course, you have the skills, but I've always known that the work environment can be different. So that was a bit. I'm putting pili pili as well. Anyway, so that can be a bit daunting because you don't know what sort of workplace you're going to work. You don't know which rotation you're going to be given. You don't know how busy it is, because I'd mainly worked in emergency department and then a stint in ONG, and then yeah, but mostly in emergency department. So here I was going to start work in CCU, coronary care unit. Zile my ECG, a lot of ECGs to be read and stuff like that. So it wasn't a walk in the park, also. So it wasn't really. It was scary, I must say. And guys, that's when imposter syndrome sets in. You start thinking, oh, I'm going to be a fake. People will think that I'm not good enough and stuff like that. And imagine when you're nakwanga confident, but I was nervous. Hey, nervous as. If as hey, you can't even imagine as what. I don't even have anyone to compare with. Nervous enough that if you've watched my video on my first day at work, nervous enough that I couldn't talk. Mimi venye nakwanga na story hivi, I couldn't talk first day I went to work. I felt like ulimi, my tongue was stuck up to. It was not. Hey, it wasn't a walk in the park. But anyway, here I am, few years in, and so I think those were some of my anxieties: work, family, schools. We had tried to apply for. We were on a waiting list for a school for the kids. And then my eldest was, I think, also almost year 8. So people had told me to leave at home, but I was like, no, I wouldn't leave at home because obviously, yeah, I just didn't want to do it anyway. So those are some of the anxieties. And so eventually, you just have to daily affirm yourself, and my video will be coming out soon anyway on how to navigate that feeling of inadequacy, self-doubt, and how to find your worth and how to believe in yourself, how to build up your self-esteem, and how to know that you're actually a professional. You're not doing people a favor by working here. It's like, you're a professional in your own right. So I don't know if I'll be able to finish cooking mandazi. Maybe not. Time is gone. Let me show you the spices I use. Oh, my roiko is over. Where's my Kenyan paprika? And where's my fish masala? Can't find it. Can't find it. Can't find it. Anyway, this is my go-to. Pilipili ni ya kila mtu in this household. Nimeweka kidogo though. Nimeweka nusu. Just half. Jaden eats pilipili as well. But don't worry, when you come to visit, I won't put pilipili. So what spices do you guys use? What do you like using? Mnapenda spices gani? And that's the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys. When I came to Australia, and I started cooking, I love Kenyan paprika. You see, this is Kenyan. So if you're coming from Kenya and you like me, you send me some paprika. I like paprika, and then I like my simbambili curry powder, and I like Royco cubes, but I don't have Royco cubes. So today I'm going to use normal Royco. Yeah? Anyway, what I was telling you, when I first came to Australia, I just couldn't the taste of food just wasn't food. Because somehow I find, so you guys watched my video on how I make nyama choma at home. At home, you don't put a lot of spices and the food is nice. But here, upendo uspende, you have to use some spices. Nimekuona Jael. Jael, wacha kuhepa. Enyewe, niletewe. I agree 100%. Niletewe spices. Anyway, so if you love me, Royco cubes and paprika, bring for me those two. You don't even have to bring tea masala and all those. We use cardamom here. It's fine. But Royco and so Janet, when I come home to make for you fish, the fish at home is nice. So even if you don't have spices, it will be fine. It will still taste. No, this one is frozen fish. You have to papasa it. Like, you know what papasa means? Papasa is like, for my non-Swahili viewers, papasa is like you have to, force it to be nice. So I'll show you shortly, guys, what I've done. So I've put onions, I put garlic, and I put tomato, and I've put, what is that thing called? Capsicum. Then I'm going to put my spices, some salt, water, let it bubble a little bit, and then I'm going to put the fish itself. It's almost ready, by the way. It's almost ready. Then I can move it onto the big fire. Then it will cook quickly. So spices. Thank you for being here, Jael. Thank you for watching and being, a big support. Please share this link with the household. And say hi to Limo for me, Zami, and Kolo, and everyone from that end. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your love. But your fish is nicer, though. It's nicer than mine, I know. Your fish is way nicer than mine, but that's okay. And your mandazi, what does she make? What is that thing she makes called? Not mursik. Jael, can you comment for me that thing that you make that is like mandazi, but it's not mandazi? I forgot the name. I think it's called, I forgot. That's gonna be. You guys must be wondering why I use a big sufuria to make. I use a big sufuria so that all the fish is gonna soak in the soup. Oh, I forgot to put my pili pili, but that's okay. I'll put it later. Salt. I haven't put salt. I need to put more salt. Mi sijuangi kupima chumvi naekanga tu. Okay. Did you comment, Jael? What is that thing called? Jael, it's called Mahamri. Oh yes, it's called Mahamri. That one. Jael makes nice ones. Hey, Mahamri. Yes, it's called Mahamri. She makes very nice ones. Those ones, I don't know how to cook. Those ones, she'll teach me and then I'll teach you. So fish is almost ready, guys. What is remaining is I just need to put the fish inside there. And when it's about to bubbles a little bit, I'm going to put dania and we'll be done. We'll be done with the fish. And then ibaki ugali. And then, yeah, tutakuwa tumemaliza. I think is it boiling already? I'm going to just show them how I normally do it. Salt imetosha. So the reason why I use a big sufuria is this, guys. I want all the fish to sort of be submerged under the stew. You see? If the sufuria is small, I can't do this. And then I let it boil just for a little bit. Can you see that soup? Very nice. Wacha nisijipigie debe. Anyway, I'm done with this fish. Sasa nitaifunika tu kidogo and then it will be ready and then ugali and food will be served. Ili sitengenezi mboga. You are hoping for mboga, forget. Okay. Don't know if I'll have time for this mandazis. Maybe I'll just make a few, show you how they're gonna turn out. Where's the lead? All right, let's pack away. Oh, no, not should I? I think I'll quickly make the mandazis. Yeah, I'll have to clear this sink myself. The noise that will be in this house. Mom, I know. Yes? Where is that?
Clayton Street.
Clayton?
Clayton.
I don't know where Clayton Street is, son. So can you show them how it looks now? See how nice it looks. Okay. I think this should be ready to go. Because I don't want my dania to change color. That's good to go. I'm just going to create space on that thing. That's enough. Thank you.
Yes.
Are you guys still here? Thank you so much for cooking with me. I appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to ask your friends to subscribe to the channel. We are almost at, I'm not going to tell you the number of subscribers because you can see, but I was hoping we can grow the family a little bit more. Yeah. Forgot to tell you a little story about this. So this guy, this plant is called Happy Plant. The day you guys have seen the video where my friend, got her whatever her stuff went through. I went and bought myself this plant. It's a happy plant. They say if you take care of it well, it grows. The leaves will be more plush looking and stuff like that. So I got myself this plant, and then I potted it into this. So it looks perfect. Sounds like it came together. But that's just me being creative. And so that's my happy plant. So this plant needs to be alive because it's my happy plant. All right. So you see it in my kitchen everywhere. It's amazing. Yeah. It is amazing, Baba. Careful, Baba. Careful. It's hot. It's hot here. I don't want you to have an accident in the kitchen. Okay, that's done. I'll just make a few mandazis, just two batches, and then I cook ugali because otherwise, time it anishika. And that's sufuria before it becomes. I think I'll just make these two for now, and the other ones I will make later. When I come back. I don't know why I put the small knife. So you remember I had done this a while ago, so I just let it rest. Because I find when you let it rest, it's nice and, see? So nice and... Mukuzi, where did you go? Mukuzi. Kem's kitchen. Kem's heaven, not kitchen. I just baptized you, my friend. Kem's heaven. Ugali is almost coming out. Where are you? I hope Auntie Irene, she will watch this and remember how to make mandazi. She loves mandazi. My mandazi. I always say in life, there's someone that will always do something slightly. Even this mandazis, I'm sure there are people that make very good mandazi. Like I told you guys, shout out to Jael. Jael normally makes very good mandazis, better than myself. And Mr. Lucite, where's Lucite, by the way? My good friend. Is it? I've subscribed, but I can't remember. What is it called? Oh, Vince Lucite Kanyangi. Okay. All right. I was hoping these guys would put their video links here so that my lovely subscribers can watch them. There are people that cut their mandazis with cookie cutters, but me, I'm easy. I just cut hivyo. Sinanga mpango vile, yani like, you know, it's the taste that matters. Anyway, it will be good. Even with this, it should still be good. But if you want to use a cookie cutter, like, oh, by the way, shout out to Cynthia. Cynthia does very good mandazis as well. She uses a cutter and she makes them nice and round. So, yeah. So, just finish that. Then we can see if the oil is ready to go. Some people put this out for a little bit long, but I don't have much time. So I'm just gonna whip it that way and run along with it. Kuna sherehe. Jaila, kuna sherehe. I'm just these people wanted mandazi and fish. Hakuna sherehe, imagine. Unless utoe mpango. Toa mpango. Toa mpango Jail. Nitakuja na vishindo. It tastes like sugar. The way I like it. Anyway, I still eat raw though, but that's me. That's as raw as it gets. It's very soft. If you let it stay, it's so nice to handle. The flour, very easy to handle. And if there's anything that you normally do differently when you're making your mandazis, please comment. Let me know so I learned something from you. My oil is not ready. I put a bit early. Najipanga na huko ndani. Mandazi is almost ready. Better put maji ya ugali. Oh my goodness. I haven't, I'll use this one. Don't come yet. It's still browning. I put the oil a bit early. Hasn't browned yet. You have to wait for it to brown. I need a link. How do you guys like spending your Saturday? What do you do on Saturday? But me, I told you already. We clean, then we cook, then we hang out. If we are working, then we go to work. If sometimes we visit some friends and stuff like that. So pretty chilled. Ooh, the manadis are looking good, looking good, looking good. They look good. I think they'll be fine. They'll look very good. Once I finish this batch, I'm gonna make ugali. And then we'll freeze. You guys wanna come home for some mandazi? Come. If you don't come, I'm just gonna freeze them. Okay, I think they're ready. Come show they're ready. Just look at that color. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Anna's Kitchen Mandazis. Yay! Wait, it's hot. I'll give you some. The director is borrowing mandazis already. Too early, Mr. Director. I'm going to show them something. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. Let me put the next batch and then I'll show them something because I have to check if they're ready inside. My friends, you see, I need a walk. Buy me one. Anyway, so just look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Yummy. Mangazi umeiva. Janet amekutetea. Janet amekutetea. Nikuonyesha mandazi. Nimemwonyesha Janet. I've given him one. Anakuanga wa kwanza kuonja. Alafu Jaden just doesn't know they are ready. They're actually really good. They sometimes when I cook for people, they think it's like cake. So you see inside, no, they're really good actually. I'm not sikujisifu, but they work on my hands. No, nikuweke kwa plate. You're welcome. You're welcome. M7, are you at the door? Should I make ugali or make tea? Janet Pole, I unfortunately I can't send you someone. Janet, huku kwetu kuna kuanga hivyo. We just, na Jaden hajakuja, ngoja umuone akikuja. Jaden, mandazis are ready. You want some? You want some mandazi? Go to dad. Dad will give you some mandazi.
Say that again.
Go to dad. Dad will give you mandazi.
Mandazi.
Chelsea, mandazi is ready. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and thank you for being here. That is really good. Thank you for interacting with me. Hopefully you can make some mandazi for your family and also make some fish. I'm just going to finish off by making ugali and we'll be good to go. I've put the water. Karibu Jael, karibu sana. Just touched my hair. Need to finish and clean up. I browned them a bit too much. Oh, bummer. Multitasking can sometimes fail. I need to keep an eye on the next batch so they come out nicely like the first ones. The rest of them I'll cook them when I come from my night shift, my evening shift, or unless Chelsea cooks them for me. Thank you everyone for being here. Thanks for sharing my kitchen with me. Oh my God, I didn't even realize. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. This is how our typical Saturday looks like. Cooking, cleaning. I have many stories to chat with you guys, but just reduce the fire a little bit. It's too much. It's going very quickly. Okay. He's dressing up. I think they want to go out. Wants to go out with the sister. I think this should be the last batch if I'm lucky. I always like to make one for Jade and funny ships. I'll make better one with the other. Uh, oh, I love this one's bun. Mama. Mama. Too dark for my liking. Where's your what? I would have. Let me not say anything. Oh, my last mandazis are a bit darker than what I like. Let us fry ugali nipike niende job. Don't know where it is. Oh, this is done already. Oh, can't find fry ugali board. Are you guys like me who have a specific sphere for making ugali? If I can't find it, I'm like, where is it? Found it. Okay. It's the beauty of having. So this is the last bit, guys. I'm making ugali and I will be done. Look at my last mandazi. Look how nice it looks. Really good. I'm just gonna move the oil so it's safe in the kitchen. Can you come clear for me? Then that oil is hot. Don't touch it, okay? I said the oil is hot. Don't touch it, okay? Teta kuja, tupike ugali. So I'll show you guys how I make my ugali. A lot of my friends normally ask me what ugali is. Ugali is just maize meal and water. That's all. So we mix, make it into a paste. I know people put blue band, margarine, and all that, but as far as I'm aware, shout out to my friend Lucite, who every time he sees me making ugali like this is like, you're spoiling ugali. Don't use that thing. That's the when you hang around the people that use this thing, you find yourself using it as well. So just take Baba, just take. Stop doing that, Jaden. It's not funny. Please. I'm gonna make it nice and soft. Na msianzeke kusema hapo hiyo ni ugali ya mtu mmoja. Hii ni ugali ya watu 5. Okay? So my non-Kenyan viewers, that's how we make ugali. It's just maize meal. My Zimbabwean friends call it saza. I don't know what in Uganda I think they still call it ugali. In Rwanda I don't know what they call it. But it's essentially just this. Then you let it reduce the fire, you let it cook. Your target is to remove the lumps. What time is it? Kwa Uluya, you have to learn how to make ugali. Big ugali. Yes, you have to learn how to make ugali. What's up, mister? Dinner is served. Check in your black bag, in your Nike bag. Hii ugali imeiva, sio? Ugali is ready. We're gonna plate it and then we are gonna leave you. Go find your shoes, Debali. You got it. But ugali is ready, guys. Ugali is ready, ready to be eaten. See ya. Naunga ugali yangu. My ugali is burning. Oh, usiungue ugali yangu. Nataka kuitumia kupika kuom nini. Take the ones that are on the ground, on chini. Alafu nimeizima bado. You want your ugali to be nice and round, you put some water on your mwiko. When you do that. Flo. Flo must have left. So for those that wanted to see the final results, here's the ugali. The fish is still warm, so I'm not going to warm it. I'm going to plate it. Yeah? What? I'm going to take all these nice veggies. Eh? To work easy goodies, the veggies, all the goodies that we added in. They need to come in right there. There are the goodies. Ooh, 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 ooh. I may have put a bit of too much soup. Okay. So this is the final product. Normally I cut my ugali and I put it there. We're sharing. One's yours, one's mine. Ooh, ugali na samaki Janet. Ugali na samaki. Oh, huyu Victor nataka nimweke ugali yake kando. Acha nimweke. Ka ugali unajua? Normally Victor eats fish, the head. But then this fish I told you that didn't have a head. So let me get you some juice in here. Janet and everyone that's watching me, ugali is served. God bless this food as we partake of it. And may it nourish our bodies. In Jesus' precious name I pray. Amen. 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 So guys, that's it from me today. Yeah, so that's it. I saw that, Jael. I saw that. You naughty girl. Food is served. Do you want to eat that one or do you want to eat the other one? What do you want? Which one would you like? Any can do. So guys, this is it for us. We want to go eat our ugali. If you're in the neighborhood, you're welcome. There's still so much. Look at all this big ugali. And so come in, let's enjoy. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Shout out to everybody that has made time to be here with me, that has sent me messages. Thank you so much, Janet. We're eating ugali. Jael, thank you for being here. Also, thank you. Kems Heaven, thank you. Mukuzi, thank you. Lynn, thank you. Everybody that has popped in, Florian, everyone that continues to be part of our stories, our lives, and part of Migrant Dr. Mom. Thank you so much for keeping it here. Don't forget to, if you want to reach me, find me on my Insta, Migrant Dr. Mom, on my email, migrantdrmom@gmail.com. And if I can be of any help to you, let me know. But otherwise, let's continue encouraging one another. Life is hard out here, guys. Let's just be kind to one another. Let's encourage one another. You never know. You could just be that pillar that is left before somebody throws in the towel. So be the pillar that you are and provide that lasting comfort to somebody that needs it. God bless you and thank you so much. I better go. Bye. Blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye now. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it, Mr. Director. Kill it. Gosh, this is